Americano, apréselos para el rescate. Si en una semana nadie nos sigue, mátenlos.
A gang of bandits kidnapped George, a wealthy heir, locked him in a cramped cell, and demanded ransom. But after a month passed, the ransom money never came through. The robbers decided to let him go. They blindfolded George, dragged him outside, and pointed a loaded gun at him as if they were about to shoot. Terrified, George prepared for the worst. But after several gunshots, he realized the bandits were actually celebrating Christmas, and this was just a prank. They were drunk and had even forgotten to lock the cell door. George seized the opportunity, opened the door, and quietly slipped away. On his way out, he suddenly remembered his guide. So he turned back, knocked out a guard, successfully rescued the guide, and the two of them escaped from the jungle together. During their escape, the guide told George this was exactly where his father had died years ago. George followed the guide to the plane wreckage and learned that his father's death wasn't his grandfather's fault, but rather the result of his father's impulsive decision to board the plane. He was filled with regret, realizing he had been misunderstanding his grandfather. After returning home, George faced his grandfather's final test, finding his own dream. But having lived comfortably without want since childhood, he had no clue what a dream even was. He went to ask Annie, a little girl with a terminal illness, what is your dream? Annie's words opened his eyes. Although he didn't have a dream himself, he could help others achieve their dreams. George honestly shared these words with his lawyer, William. After hearing this, the lawyer decided to give him $100 million as a dream fund. George used this money to establish Annie's house to help sick children. But just before the project launched, tragic news arrived: Annie had passed away. By the time the project was completed, she was already gone. Soon after, the lawyer called George and told him this $100 million was actually another test from his grandfather. He had passed all the tests and received the ultimate gift, a massive inheritance worth $2 billion. But George at this moment felt no excitement whatsoever. Throughout this entire journey, he had already lost far too much.